Hello and welcome to Test Drive 2, the Duel on the Commodore 64. And well, this is Accolade's sequel to Test Drive. Test Drive, well, it was sort of received lukewarm to modestly positive reviews when it came out. I think we're trying to do something different. And but this is more of a sort of evolution of the game. It's nothing really too new, but it's a bit more open roads. Test Drive just had the cliffside scenery to drive through, but this has well, still has that, but also has some more open road stuff. It was also programmed to take a number of expansion discs, like extra scenery discs, or different cars. So yeah, it was a bit more marketing behind this one. Now I don't know what the cassette version is like, but even the disc version is quite heavy on the multi-loads. So I don't know whether the cassette version's trimmed down or not. But so now you can race against the clock like you did in the first game, or you can race against a computer car, and you just basically got to beat the computer car to across the line. What we'll do is we'll race against the we'll race against the computer because it's called the Duel. So you can pick your car. And the minute we're driving, it looks like a Ferrari. Let's have a look. So it's got to load in the graphics for the car. So we're driving Ferrari F40. Push up to change. I can't remember how many cars are in this one, but if you have your expansion disc, you can have a lot more. Porsche. Oh, is that it? 2 cars. Well, no wonder there's expansion discs. We'll stick with the F40 then, since the other car is the Porsche. So there's a nice little picture, nice animation of the guy there. The car drives off. So we'll race against computer. Scenery this where you have your expansion discs as well, but let's get started. Now you can pick your difficulty level. Yeah, we'll try this one, which is we'll not do auto gears because that's a bit easy. It was quite a nice tune in when the game loaded up there, similar to the sort of music that was in Grand Prix Circuit by the same guy, I think, and probably better than the music on the other versions at the time. So we're presented with the dashboards. The amount of detail on the dashboard is pretty good actually. I'm not sure it's as good as it was in the first game, but it's still pretty good, I think. Come on, just warp. There we go, and we're off. Oops, blew the engine. And we're off. Now, the frame rate is probably about the same as it was in the first game. So it's not overly high, but it's pretty high considering the type of graphics that the game's displaying. But whether the frame rate's really enough to give you a good sensation of speed, I'm not 100% convinced. I mean, it doesn't really feel like you're going, 240 kilometers per hour. Really? You know, it doesn't. Let's just crash into a cop car. That'd be game over. Let's just speed up the. Let's check the scenery. Oops, I don't want to do that. Exits. So every time you click on anything, there's an excruciating wait while it loads in the disk. Okay, so we can't really change anything there. Let's try. Let's race against the clock then. Since I was shit with the manual gears, so we'll go to auto gears. And we're off. So yeah, I think the road effect, you know, it's a reasonable stab at sort of realistic looking 3D. And the other cars are also just expanded sprites, I think. But okay, bit blocky, but okay. This is probably one of the duller pieces of track, pieces of roads. But yeah, if you played this on the Amiga, then yeah, stick to that version. I mean, the 64 version, I think it's as good as it could have been. Obviously, it's just not as fast as it is on the Amiga. Well, I guess it's a PC version or an Apple version. I haven't played them, but they should be a lot faster as well. At the top right, it tells you how many miles we've got to go. 0.2 miles. Just got to stop within the zone designated there, which we have done. And more loading. There we go. Just quickly show you about the next track. So this track is a more familiar looking test drive type track. Although it does have a tunnel. I can't remember if test drive had tunnels. I think it just had the cliff. Yep, so well, that's test drive 2 for you. Just about fast enough to be playable. Graphically, quite ambitious, I think. The sound is not great. I mean, considering what the 64 can do, the engine sounds a little on the sort of basic side. I'm sure they could have come up with a better sound than that. Well, in terms of gameplay, it's okay. Can't get too excited about it. I mean, I'll give it. Well, these are tunnel. I'm sure these weren't in the first game, but it does still get a bit jerky. Yeah, I'll give this 6 out of 10. I think, just because I like the look of it, and you know, it's technically quite ambitious, but the gameplay is just pretty average. Nothing to get excited about. And the multi-load is absolutely diabolical. So only recommended to play if you're really patient. Yep, so 6 out of 10, and see you in the next video.